See?
All right. And the other community I want to talk about is the trans community. As you know, at FayWhat Show, you've talked about it countless times. At Queer News Tonight, we are counting the number of stories. In 2023, we did 141 stories on the trans community. And overwhelmingly, it's about more than 500 laws that were introduced in the last year, largely aimed at the trans community. And we've had AHF on the stage, and two of our trans organizations receive sizable checks. Where do you see we are in trans? And I know you've been a great voice on this subject.
I appreciate that.
Where do you see us going?
First of all, I can't speak to the trans experience because I'm not a trans woman, right? So I have learned and I have been taught to support as much as possible. When I first started with Queer News Tonight 3 years ago, I wanted my platform to be women. I wanted to be lesbians. I wanted to represent the L. And once I saw that the trans community was the target of so many anti-LGBTQ plus bills, etc., that shifted, Al. My platform had to shift. Now, if I'm sitting at any table where I'm usually the only woman at the table, I let it be known that there needs to be a trans person at the table as well. Nobody is more targeted in our community more than the trans community. Plain and simple.
Faye, I've heard you defend the trans community specifically among women a lot, and that you continue to say women are women. Where does that come from? Where's the strength that comes from?
I know for a lot of us, it took some learning, right? We were also used to saying LGBTQ. We're saying LGB. People were saying that for a lot of years. I have a lot of friends that also just call everybody gay, right? Like everybody's under the umbrella of gay. And we came to a point where we wanted to include the T. And then the T started getting more attacked. I felt that if not me, then who, right? I have to support the T. Again, if I am sitting at a table when I'm usually the only lesbian at the table, if there is not trans representation at that table, I will stand up and walk out and go find trans representation or bring them to the table. They deserve that. That is where we need to be. We are all one unity, LGBTQ plus, IA plus, 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 plus. And to the people that get upset because we add more letters, F you. If you want to be seen, we're going to add more letters. I don't care if it's all the letters. People call us the alphabet family for a reason, right? And I will say all the letters to include all of us if that's what we need to do to fulfill that inclusivity.
I'm not sure I've told you so clearly, but I very much admire how strong you are on the subject of your defense and support for the trans community.
You know why? Because I have incredible mentors like Adriana Tender, like Tatiana Braxton Williams from Trans Inclusive. Those girls don't play. And they teach you real quick.
I'm scared of them.
You should be.
I'm scared of them.
You should be.
They're going to cut me.